My name is Lisa, and I work for a company. I grew up in a single-parent household. Since my mother wasn't very strong, I had to find a job right after middle school. This year, I turned 19, and I have an older fiancé, Zephyr. We were living together, and I often imagined the warm and cozy family life we'd have after getting married. Then, one day, hey, Zephyr. I think I'm pregnant.
Oh, really?
It's quite sudden and still doesn't feel real, right?
Ugh. Just when things were going well at work.
He is my fiancé, Zephyr. I was a bit perplexed by Zephyr's attitude, but I thought that with time, he would come to embrace his role as a parent. With the encouraging and supportive attitude of my future in-laws, we continued with our wedding plans. On another day, when I called my mother, "Mom, guess what? You're going to be a grandmother next year."
What? I'm going to be a grandmother. Wait, what?
"There's a baby in my belly."
Wow, congratulations, Lisa. That's wonderful.
Hearing my mother's joyful reaction to the pregnancy news made me even happier. That night.
I'm home. Hick, had a few drinks. Hick.
"You're late again, you must be tired. I texted you that I was feeling sick from morning sickness. If you already ate outside, that's good."
Huh. Obviously, I'm going to keep drinking now, right? Hurry up and get ready. Hick.
"What? Get ready for what now?"
You're mostly living off my salary now, right? So, you should just quietly support me.
My workplace was very understanding, and I was blessed with good relationships there. They were accommodating with my pregnancy, allowing me to reduce my working hours, which was a great help. At the same time, Zephyr's behavior became increasingly difficult. Even then, I kept thinking, everything will be fine once the baby is born. We decided to have a modest wedding before my pregnancy became too noticeable. On the day of the wedding,
"The groom went out a while ago and hasn't returned. I've checked the entrance several times. Is everything okay?"
"Is that so? Thank you. I'm sorry to trouble you when you're busy. I'll try to contact him right away." After hearing this from the wedding coordinator, I immediately called Zephyr. Then, "Hello, Zephyr? The ceremony is about to start. What happened? Is there a problem?"
Oh, I guess I didn't tell you. I've decided to call off the wedding.
"Call off the wedding? What do you mean? Everyone is already gathered here. We can start as soon as you're ready."
Even if you say that, I just don't feel like getting married, so it's impossible. If we get married now, we'll probably just end up divorcing soon, right?
Talking about divorce before we've even had the wedding. And even if you've changed your mind about getting married, it's not something you say on the day of the wedding, right? If you felt this way, why didn't you say so earlier?
Does it really matter when I say it? I'm not going to marry you either way.
On the day of the wedding, Zephyr said, "I'm calling off the wedding." Hey, Zephyr. Are you really calling off the wedding? Did something happen? I don't understand at all.
What do you mean? It's exactly as I said. Anyway, the order of things, you know.
What order?
That's what I mean. This is so annoying. Basically, I can't handle a shotgun wedding. It seems sloppy, you know? We're still young, and if we have a shotgun wedding, people will talk, right?
Talk? Who cares what people say? Many people have a shotgun wedding. It's our baby, Zephyr. We should work together to raise a happy child. Why are you so irresponsible? You're already a father, even if the baby isn't born yet.
That kind of vague talk doesn't change how I feel. I have my own life. It's too sudden to have a child now.
I'm in the same situation. Even if it's hard, we could raise the child together as a couple.
That might be true, but I just don't want to get married yet. I always thought I'd get married after 30. You know, I have work commitments, and I just can't do it now.
Wait, Zephyr. You're not joking, are you?
You think I could joke about this? I'm not ready for child rearing. So, you handle it on your own, Lisa. See ya.
After saying that, Zephyr hung up the phone. I explained the situation to my mother and in-laws who had just come into the dressing room. And then, I decided to protect and care for the baby in my belly for the rest of my life. For years after this worst day, I was working from home and taking care of my child. One day, while living this life, I was called to the office by my boss for work-related matters.
So, that's the situation.
Yes. I'm looking forward to it.
This is completely unrelated to work, but, actually, I have a daughter, and I've been having a bit of trouble with her.
Boss, you must really love your daughter. Your face softened in an instant.
She's like a treasure to me.
Girls usually go through a phase of rebelling against their fathers, right?
Is that so? Well, actually, I was hoping you could meet my daughter today.
I'd be happy to help if I can.
Excuse me, coming in. Dad. Oh. What? Is that the famous influencer, Lisa? Wow, amazing. I'm so honored to meet you.
Actually, I had been posting about my failed marriage, the challenges and tricks of parenting, and my experiences on my blog. This effort paid off, and now I'm well known as an influencer. While having a pleasant conversation with boss's daughter Giselle.
Hey Giselle, I heard you were around here somewhere. Where are you?
Oh, sorry to keep you waiting.
Aren't you Zephyr from the sales department? Are you dating my daughter?
Oh, Zephyr. Long time no see. How have you been since you ran away from our wedding?
What? Lisa. Wait, so the man who ran away is...
Huh? Zephyr is that person? What does this mean?
Ah, boss, wait, why is Lisa here?
I never thought I'd run into Zephyr again, but I wasn't particularly surprised. He had become a part of my past. However, suddenly, I noticed Boss, who had been calmly chatting until then, starting to tremble.
Wait a minute. Didn't you ask me to introduce you to a woman recently? And now you're making moves on my dear Giselle. What is this all about? Explain yourself.
Zephyr, you're as clueless as ever.
Lisa? This is...
Giselle, the fiancé mentioned in my blog about my failed marriage. Is Zephyr here? I can't believe it.
No, it's not like that. Giselle, you believe me, right?
Huh? After what you asked my dad, and now this? I don't believe you. And to think you were the one in Lisa's story. Disgusting.
Listen to me, Giselle.
The guy who said, I don't want to get married yet, on the day of the wedding, right? You're the lowest of the low.
Wait. Are you doing this as revenge? That's not fair, Lisa.
Hey boss, long time no see. And you, what are you rambling about? How can you say such things when you're the one at fault?
Eek. This guy is my dad. I wish he was more handsome. I want to trade.
What a cute kid. Is she your daughter, Lisa?
Yes, she is. Thank you. Look, Madison, she said you're cute.
I'm Madison, Nahiki.
Wow. Even your shy look is adorable.
Wait, why did you bring your daughter here?
I was called here today for a business matter. Who I bring with me is none of your business. Or are you saying I need your permission? Of course not, right? You're the one who ran away. Appearing there were my daughter, Madison, and my childhood friend, Noah. Zephyr seemed surprised.
Bringing a child to a workplace, isn't that against common sense?
What are you talking about? Our company has a daycare, and we're involved in work that supports children.
What's so unreasonable about bringing a child to the office? Statements like yours from men like you make women's lives more difficult.
I was meeting with Boss, and Noah was supposed to come here later, so he was watching Madison. She loves Noah.
Look, I ate such a big parfait. Oh, I didn't eat anything yet.
Noah, did you spoil her again?
No way. I didn't say she could eat the parfait. I mean, we didn't eat sweets.
Oh no. Now she won't be hungry for dinner.
I didn't eat anything.
What a lively and heartwarming scene. But you, on the other hand, Zephyr, was it? Dating my daughter while trying to get close to another woman. And through me, no less. Using your own company's boss as a stepping stone. That's quite bold of you.
It's not like that, boss.
What's not like that? It's all true, isn't it?
Zephyr was dating Boss's daughter while making outrageous requests during business dinners, thinking it wouldn't be discovered. Learning this, Boss was furious. I, for one, was thinking, he really is a scoundrel. Then...
Unbelievable. Making such a request to my dad in the first place is unthinkable.
It's not like that. You know, sometimes these things come up as jokes during business dinners.
The way you're saying it makes it sound like I'm also talking about women.
Zephyr, you're in sales but lack vocabulary. How do you even manage your sales rounds? Oh, are your sales poor?
Shut up. My sales are good. Don't make fun of me.
Then I'll have to ask later about how you're really doing.
No! Boss, it's not something worth showing off.
Wait, Zephyr, you always told me you were top in sales, right? Don't tell me, that was all a lie too.
He's definitely serious about making sales pitches, but only in the nightclubs, surrounded by beautiful women, handing out his business cards with a big grin. Oh man, you should have seen how happy he looked.
Why do you know about that?
Because I was there being entertained.
Entertained? Why would someone like you be entertained?
Fool! Noah is the boss of KSD Corporation.
Indeed, Noah was the boss of the huge KST Corporation, a company that also had dealings with Boss. Unaware of this, Zephyr had made a grave blunder by speaking rudely.
I can't believe it. Not knowing the boss of an important business partner.
It's fine, Giselle. It just means I still have a ways to go.
Oh, Zephyr, you really messed up. It's okay to have a narrow view, but you should at least have some understanding of important companies. Oh, but that's right. You quit when you're not interested, right? So, I guess it's not surprising you didn't recognize Noah.
Lisa, stop provoking me. It sounds like you're making me out to be the bad guy.
But you are. You have a girlfriend, yet you asked her father to introduce you to other women? You said it was a joke earlier, but you wouldn't say such things even as a joke if you had a partner. Typical Zephyr, never grown up.
You know what they say? There's no cure for stupidity. So, it can't be helped.
Unbelievable. Knowing Lisa was pregnant and still running away from the marriage.
Well, that's, you know.
I read it in Lisa's blog. You haven't paid child support or even contacted her. Zephyr, you are truly the scum of humanity. The worst. I was foolish to think you were even slightly decent. We're breaking up.
Wait! Please don't break up with me. I can't imagine life without you, Giselle.
You're just after the boss's daughter for her money, aren't you?
It appeared that Zephyr was only after Giselle for her money. Furthermore, his lavish spending at hostess clubs was exposed right in front of Boss. It seemed Zephyr was heavily involved in womanizing.
That's not true. I'm with Giselle because I like her. I'm seriously thinking about marriage.
Oh, really? Then you earn enough to support the boss's daughter? Especially since your sales performance wasn't that great to begin with, and it's been even worse lately.
How do you know that?
Well, I talk with your colleagues and seniors through business dealings and such.
What? I won't give my daughter to someone like you. Even if you made $1 trillion a year, it's impossible.
$1 trillion. I'd be worried about what kind of job that is. Giselle, I know it's not my place to say, but you're better off without him. Read my blog again to see what kind of man Zephyr is.
I will. Actually, I'm breaking up with him even before I reread it.
Giselle, your decisiveness is admirable.
Yes. I plan to take over my father's company someday, just like Noah.
So that's why you were desperately trying to keep Giselle.
Ditching the wedding was a blessing. My life would have been ruined.
Madison doesn't like this uncle either.
Being disliked by a child says a lot about a person.
It's one thing to not be adored or to be feared by children, but being disliked is quite rare.
Exactly. I'm embarrassed that I was ever charmed by such a man.
There was not a single person present who sided with Zephyr. On the contrary.
You asked me for a favor, only to involve yourself with my daughter for fun. How would you feel if your own daughter were treated the same way?
Well, that's,
You probably wouldn't feel anything, right? After all, he has no awareness of being a father. Lisa has raised Madison alone up to this point, without a penny of alimony or child support from him.
Having no parental awareness makes no sense.
No! I was actually planning to visit my daughter soon. I never thought I'd run into Lisa here.
Enough! Not only have you been disrespectful to Lisa, a business partner, but your past misdeeds being true is appalling. I won't forgive this.
Won't forgive? Wait, hold on, boss.
What's your daughter's name? Say it.
Akane.
It's Madison. Unbelievable. You should have heard about Madison from your in-laws.
How rotten can you get? Don't think you can continue living like this.
You reap what you sow. Reflect seriously on your irresponsible behavior up until now.
Well, it's going to be tough, but good luck.
Creepy uncle, bye-bye.
As a result of this incident, it was discovered that Zephyr was also involved in marriage fraud, leading to his arrest. Angering boss also influenced his unemployment, and he ended up in considerable debt due to the compensation he owed to his victims. His in-laws, having had enough, completely severed ties with him and kicked him out of the house. Zephyr initially tried working multiple part-time jobs morning and night, but he quit each one soon after. Unable to hold a job, his debts continued to grow, far exceeding his ability to repay them, leading to a miserable life.
So, boss was really happy that Giselle realized what was going on.
Who would have thought my blog would actually be helpful one day? But Giselle, I hope you find a wonderful person next time.
Madison will find a handsome prince someday and live in a castle. And to keep warm, I'll put floor heaters in every room.
Ahaha. Madison is so sensible.
Since then, Madison and I continued to live happily. Noah often visited us on weekends and played a lot with Madison. Madison adored Noah, always eagerly marking the calendar for his visits. Although Madison might feel lonely without a dad, she always smiled and said she was happy as long as I was there. Raising a child will likely get more challenging, but I'm determined to shower Madison with love, hoping she grows up happy even as an adult. Meanwhile, I continue to juggle the roles of both mom and dad. I'll keep doing my best. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel for more great content. Just click on the subscribe button below, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload a new video. See you in the next one.